Today's pregame show is brought to you by Zbart of Corpus Christi. Rick Sines with Zbart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Zbart, it's us or rust. Matt Rogers visited Victoria West on Tuesday afternoon. Hear what Coach Alvarado and Senior Orlando DeLeo had to say ahead of tonight's matchup with the Moody Trojans.
Here at Victoria West High School with the veteran skipper Manuel Alvarado. Well, Coach Alvarado, a big district ball game tonight against the Moody Trojans. When you think Moody baseball, what comes to mind?
Tradition. You know, they got a tradition of baseball down there. Even when I played against them in high school. So, you know, they're a scrappy bunch. They're going to put the ball in play, and, you know, they play hard. So, and they play for tradition. You got that Moody magic that's always behind them, too. So it always seems to follow them. So it's going to be a good contest.
Matt Rogers visited Victoria West on Tuesday afternoon. Hear what Coach Alvarado and Senior Orlando DeLeo had to say ahead of tonight's matchup with the Moody Trojans.
Here at Victoria West High School with the veteran skipper Manuel Alvarado. Well, Coach Alvarado, a big district ball game tonight against the Moody Trojans. When you think Moody baseball, what comes to mind?
Tradition. You know, they got a tradition of baseball down there. Even when I played against them in high school. So, you know, they're a scrappy bunch. They're going to put the ball in play, and, you know, they play hard. So, and they play for tradition. You got that Moody magic that's always behind them, too. So it always seems to follow them. So it's going to be a good contest.
Coach, the first half of District 29 5A play is winding down now. When you think about the events of the last week, you had a nice high last week, the victory over Victoria East, and then a difficult loss on the road at Ray. But that's kind of the nature of living in this beast, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough district. Just like I told the kids, every time we step out, you know, it's going to be tough. It's going to be a battle. You know, we're able to come out with a late win against East in the later innings. You know, our guys did a good job of hanging in there. We got a good pitching performance that night. But you know, it's a battle. You know, just it's a tough loss against Ray last night, but can't take anything away from them. You know, their pitcher did a great job. But we just got to, you know, regroup, get our focus back, and get after Moody.
Coach, tell me about some of the guys who've been pleasant surprises for you this spring.
Well, Orlando DeLeo has. I mean, he's done a great job for us on the mound. That was a big surprise for us. I didn't know what I was going to get out of him, and he's turned out to be another number one for us. Blake Bazell is shortstop, and I think it's his first year after playing short for us. He made a great play against East to win the ball game for us. So he's showing a lot of improvement at short and learning the game. So I'm real pleased with those two guys right now.
Coach, overall, when you look at your ball club, what are the areas you're most pleased with, and then which areas need improvement?
You know, I'm very pleased with our pitchers. They've gone out every district ball game and have given us an opportunity to win. That's all we can ask for. Our defense has played well. And the only thing, you know, we need to do is we got to do a better job of putting the ball in play. You know, we put the ball in play a few times. I think, you know, we're right in the mix with this district race. And I'm not talking about here at tie for fourth. I'm talking like up at the top. So, but if we can just take care of that last one, putting the ball in play and getting some timely hits, and keep doing what we're doing on our defense with our pitchers, we're going to be right there at the end.
Coach, one final question. You grew up here in Victoria, played at Stroman, a member of the Raiders' 1985 state championship team, and played your high school career at Venerable Riverside Stadium. What does that venue mean to baseball in Victoria?
It's like an icon. It's been there this whole time. Growing up in Victoria, when you start playing baseball, your goal was to, hey, I want to go play in that stadium. And so when you finally got the opportunity in high school, it's just something about it. Just the aura of just being Riverside Stadium, the nature of it, they haven't changed much of the detail of it growing up. It's still the same growing up. And Victoria baseball, fans go out there and support it, and it's good to see it. A lot of people in the stands supporting these young men when they play.
People talk about what a great baseball town Corpus Christi is, and there's no debating that, but Victoria has a long and strong history in the game as well.
Oh yeah, I think we're respected, by the Corpus teams also. They so I tell the kids that name Victoria carries a lot of clout with it, because everybody wants to come after you, because they know we're not going to be a doormat to anybody. So they understand that when they come here, they got to bring their A game, and vice versa. When we go down to Corpus, we got to take our A game down there too. So it's a competitive battle between Victoria and Corpus, I can tell you that much.
Here at Victoria West High School is senior outfielder pitcher Orlando DeLeo. Orlando, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
First of all, Orlando, from your perspective, how has the district season unfolded so far?
We've gotten off to a pretty good start. We've played some good games and lost a few tough ones to some good teams, but our 2 wins have been wins that we needed to take care of, and we did win. And we're all excited to play the second half once we play those teams that we did lose to, play them another time, and hopefully come out with a win the next time. We've been playing tough games against good teams.
As a high school baseball player in Victoria, you have what many people consider a high privilege, and that's to play your home games at Riverside Stadium. What's it like having that as a home venue, and maybe draw on a special memory that you have there?
Yeah, Riverside's a truly amazing facility, and it's right in our hometown, Victoria, so the fans all come out to watch us, and it's such a nice stadium that there's really not another feeling like it, especially being able to pitch there. It's just the home crowds and an amazing place to be at.
What's it been like to play in the baseball program here at West?
It's been amazing all 4 of my years, ever since starting out as a freshman on the freshman team and up to JV, and then finally working up to varsity. I've had just an amazing experience all around.
I caught up with the Moody Trojans as well on Tuesday afternoon. Hear what Coach Guriel, John Everett, and James Perales had to say ahead of tonight's big matchup in Victoria.
Here at Moody High School with head coach Joe Guriel. And coach, let's talk first about, the tough loss on Tuesday night. Went 10 innings against Flower Bluff, and the Hornets taking the loss from you guys. And just tell me about the mentality of the kids right now. What did you tell them, as you move into the next game?
Well, definitely, we played a great game. Like I told the guys, we pitched well to win. A guy came in and relieved, pitched well. It just who got the main break in a base hit. We had both teams had opportunity to score early and late in the later innings, and of course going into the 10th inning. But like I said, I told our guys, we didn't make no mistakes. We played the game well, played right, and the ball didn't fall our way.
And coach, in those tight ball games, what do you think? You guys have been in a couple of tight ball games, and on the wrong end of those tight ball games. What do you think it's going to take to get you guys over the hump the next time you're in a situation like that?
It goes down to we put runners on base, and then that's the thing that we got to do. We got to understand the quality at bat that we got to put in there from pitch to pitch, and getting that key base hit to bring those runs in. And that's what we've been working on, and that's what their goal is right now in practice.